Alrighty, guys, so you know the deal. Here's the deal for the day. Here's the deal for the day. At the beginning of every month, the first of every month, I like to go over my analytics and give you guys a little bit of a deep dive about what's happening in the channel. Give an overview of the channel, what's going on in the Twitch and in the YouTube space. See what's happening. So that's what we're here today. I have all my updated values, all what's going on. I've been grinding. I can tell you that much. I have been grinding the Twitch and the YouTube, I think more than I have in a long time. Now, some of the numbers don't reflect it quite as well, so we'll see how it goes. We'll see. Hopefully we can see some more growth soon. I am happy, I think, with my performance overall, though. Not feeling as demotivated, so not really much else to say about the intro, right? We're going over analytics, we're going over numbers, and we'll see what's happening. So let's get into it. So we always start with the Twitch. And I think there's some positives here. I think there's some positives opposed to last month. So now, while we're not seeing as much growth, I'm happy to say that while I do get demotivated at times, I feel like this month I actually haven't been as demotivated for whatever reason. I don't know if I can exactly pinpoint it, but let's get into that a little bit later. So you can see I streamed 72 hours compared to 64, almost 65 hours last month, right? So that's about 7 to 8 more hours of streaming, and within those 7 to 8 more hours, we do get more minutes watched. Now, minutes watched is a bit of a weird statistic to look at because I think it's pretty much based on how many hours you actually stream, so we won't go that much into that. We did gain more followers though, which is good. We gained 9 in total. I think my Twitch analytics actually tells me I gained 14, but the thing is, a bunch of those people are unfollowing. I don't know why they're unfollowing. I wish I knew a reason, you know, but people are unfollowing. It could be bots, I'm not entirely sure, but that's what's happening with that. So we gained 9 followers from 322 to 331, so that's pretty good. Very slow though, very slow, and that's a little bit demotivating at times. So it only took us about 2 to 3 months to get from 100, or from 200 to 300. Yeah, now we're struggling a bit. We're struggling a bit to get to 300 to 400. We've been in the 300 range for about 4 months now, so it's kind of rough. October 2020. Oh, this is only because we got raided though. So I literally just put raid because it's not really I wish, dude. I feel like I make good enough content to be at that level, right? But no one watches, so it is what it is. My best month of Twitch is February for sure. 9.1 average. I can't seem to average above 10. Yeah, the only reason I got this was my October. I was generally probably averaging more like 3.5, but I got raided by Distortion 2, which is sick because people like Aaron have stayed around, Major Math, Intense Fud Kid. But yeah, that's the only reason these numbers are up. Max viewers 1,610. Like I'm not pulling that by myself. Maybe one day, but I'm not really pulling that by myself. Anyways, yeah. So we went from 322 to 331. So I think overall pretty good. Now, something that is making me happy is this is actually one of our first months back up on the average viewers. I do think that we're seeing really consistent people in here. Whether there's not new people or whatever it may be, I'm not seeing as many new people. I think I'm seeing a lot of the consistent viewers come in and actively chat a lot more. Which is hype. But there's a little bit of an upcrease. Which is good, right? From 4.9 to 5.7. We take those. I think people are in here, they're chatting, or at least they're lurking. And I really appreciate that. I think I'm doing cool stuff. So hopefully we see that growth in the next month too, is what I'm hoping for. But yeah, so basically what I'm trying to say is I feel like even though we haven't seen growth, I think I'm becoming a better caster and better live streamer through just hours and hours and hours of streaming. Like, actually, I wonder. Let's do a little bit of calculating right now. Let's see how many hours total I have streaming just based on these numbers from March of last year. Yeah, so about 1,000 hours of streaming in a year. So it's like, not that that's a super crazy amount. I would honestly like to do, I do about 70 to 80 hours in a month, right? I do about 70 to 80 hours a month of streaming in a month, right? Let me move this over here so you can actually see it. So yeah, I have about 1,000 hours of streaming in this past year. Now, I would like to obviously do more streaming than I can, but the thing is, I generally keep it concise to about 3 to 4 hour streams because I need to edit a lot of videos, and also when I was doing school, I need to do school. I think it's better to keep streams short right now. We'll do longer streams now, but about 1,000 hours of streaming. Now, you never heard about the 10,000 hour rule? Basically, if you just do a bunch of hours of something, you'll become an expert. So as I've been doing more and more hours, my point is, since we've been doing so many hours of streaming, I'm just getting better and better and better at casting and actually being a live streamer, I think. So I think that's one reason I'm not getting as demotivated. I think even though I'm just seeing these consistent numbers and I'm not seeing the growth I want to, I'm still motivated to make these go up. And I'm actually been more motivated to make real cool content and do cool cool things, and I think that reflects in the YouTube a lot. So that's why we'll go over the YouTube. Anyways, we'll just go over the graphs. Obviously, total followers still going up. Average viewers kind of a little bit wonky. Follows went super far down, a little bit more this month. Minutes watched a little bit more at month, which is good. So like we're sort of on a slow uptrend again, which is cool to see. Now that we've kind of gone on Bowser's Fury and stuff, doing a little bit more variety, we're seeing some stuff go up. But I think my content has absolutely grown. I think it's absolutely grown, and we'll see that here in the YouTube section. So if we look in the YouTube, I think the most important stat to look out here, the most important stat to me is I've uploaded 10 videos this month, which is crazy to think about. So if you don't know, I'll show this really quick. If you don't pay attention, I've actually been trying to upload a video every 3 days since about early May. I say since this video right here, since Kaizo Mario 64, right? It was 3 days. This one was 4 days, but I've basically been trying to keep that streak. I don't know why I did it on 4 days, but it's whatever. So 3 days, 4 days, 3 days, 3 days, 3 days, 3 days. All these are within 3 days. I've been uploading every 3 days. I'm easily going to get another video out in the next 3 days. I'll easily get another video in the next 3 days. So I think having that motivation and having that goal to keep that streak alive of uploading every 3 days with, I mean, solid ideas too. Solid ideas. Like Mario Golf speedruns, React, like coloring speedruns, like getting world records, like getting different world records, like tier lists, like SAT on stream. Maybe we should do ACT soon. Wikipedia speedruns, like, I mean, Mario 3D Nuzlocke was a sick video. Like really cool stuff. Like really cool ideas. And I think that's what's been helping me motivate myself and keep up. And I think just building up a discography of videos is really sick. Although I obviously do care about viewership and numbers, and while it's not where I would like it to be yet, I'm considering myself hopefully in the long haul. Maybe there's something I'm doing wrong about YouTube. You know, I don't know exactly all the details. Maybe there's something I'm not doing right about it. But I think if I keep consistent, I think if it can hopefully catch on, people will see that this guy's pumping out cool stuff, and maybe I want to be a part of it. Maybe I want to stop by his streams. If not, I'm still having fun doing it. YouTube obviously is going down ever since the Bowser's Fury guides. But yeah, I think this is and I don't want to lose this streak. I don't want to lose a streak. I'll be honest. Sometimes I think like maybe it just doesn't matter. Maybe I just will stop thinking of ideas. Maybe we just won't do stuff. Maybe I'll just stop uploading and whatever. I do get these thoughts, but I keep going. I keep going and I keep the streak alive. I think it's something to be pretty proud of. It's not as easy as you might think, considering I'm doing most of the editing for my own videos. I'm thinking of all the ideas by myself. I'm doing all the streaming and whatnot, and uploading a video every 3 days is not easy. So we did not see a very large increase in subs. This month has been rough. This month has been rough for us. I will say it's been really rough. I've pretty much been at 331 subs this entire time, and I can't explain why. People don't seem to be subscribing. I would often go up, then go down, then go up, then go down, then go up, then go down, and we kind of just stay at 331. So this morning we're at 332 as of today. We could still lose more. We could gain more. We'll see. Honestly though, the way I look at it though, the honest way I look at it though is like, although it's going down from March, I still see growth in the YouTube, because before we were barely getting any views, and now that we're just building up larger and larger, like a larger amount of videos, we're just going to be getting more views every month. 2,000 in a month is still not that bad, honestly. I don't think 2,000 in a month is not bad. Obviously it's not as good as 13,000. Yeah, we're literally at 332 YouTube subs and 331 Twitch follows. It's like, it's the battle right now. It's like, which one's gonna come out on top? I don't care. Either's cool. Twitch was ahead of YouTube for so long, but YouTube's past it. But yeah, so like, that's the honest way I look at it. This is the honest way I look at it, is like, I feel like I could look at it this way, if especially like looking at the graph, it's like, I went up and then it's just a big steep downhill slope. But look how much farther this one is up than this one. Before any of the Bowser's Fury stuff, like, look how, like, we were literally our best month was 450. Now we got almost 3,000. Like, that's still really good. That's still a major improvement from here. And I think just the fact that I'm working on these videos, like, it's still solid. Like, watch time's good. Like, although these numbers are going down, I think honestly what's happening is just kind of just going back to neutral, right? We saw a spike and it's going back to neutral. But that doesn't mean that we can't hit another spike in the future. That's honestly just what I'm chasing at this point. It's almost like an addiction, right? We're just chasing another high. That's all we're doing. We got a high and it felt great, and now we're just chasing another one. And I've been super consistent on videos. I think we'll probably get another 10 videos out this month. I mean, if we get 10 videos out every month, that's 120 videos in a year. That's a lot of videos. And maybe we'll turn that into every other day at some point. If I can get a job and start working and making money and pay a really good editor, maybe that'll be every other day. Maybe it'll be daily. I mean, like, before I was barely doing YouTube, but I've honestly shifted focus, and a lot of my focus on YouTube. So there's not that much to do. These are the honest ways. I do look at my analytics. I think we're seeing a bit more stabilization. I think we're seeing a little bit more of an uptrend somewhat in Twitch again. I think I'm consistently still getting better at being live, at casting live. I think I'm getting better at editing and making videos. And right now people just aren't along for the ride, and that's fine. I think if I just keep working on trying to improve, keep working on trying to think of cool ideas. I just have way more passion and variety and stuff. So if we just keep up that variety and whatnot, then hopefully it'll take off one day. And if it doesn't, it's fine. We got a couple here for the ride, a couple people here for the ride. That's all that really counts. So yeah, I mean, if you're watching this video and you're new, please consider subscribing to the channel. As you can see, we do a bunch of really cool stuff here, and it's only going to keep growing. So if you want to be a part of that, hit that subscribe button. Really mean a lot. That's all I have for you. See you later, YouTube.